It's time now for a KBRF Sports video streaming presentation. Today's game is proudly brought to you by Minnesota Motor Company and your Minnesota Motor Company halftime show, Lake Region Healthcare and your Lake Region Healthcare timeouts, Park Region and your Park Region scoreboard, Nelson Auto Center, your Nelson starting lineups, Quality Toyota and your Quality Toyota player of the game, and also brought to you by Midwest Printing, Running Stitches, and Everett's Lumber Company. It's time now for the pregame.
And we welcome you to Underwood tonight. It is Little League Conference, Section 8 volleyball action on KJ Country 96.5, the Fergus Now app, and also here on the YouTube page, KBRF Sports as well. With Dave Bishop, I'm Brad Anderson, as the Underwood Rockets and the Battle Lake Battlers ready to square things off tonight in this matchup. First of two here in the conference schedule as these teams open up their season last week. The Rockets 17 wins last year, but lost a lot of valuable seniors to their squad, including Calvin Grove, who's now at University of Jamestown, Millie Alberg, Esme Larson, Addison Lanou, and Lily Borges, among others. They faced one of the top teams in the section, at least projected to be anyway, the Breckenridge Cowgirls, and they were swept 25-14, 25-12, and 25-9. Jada Kane had 7 digs, 15 set assists, 6 kills for Aubrey Borges, and 7 as well for Hannah Hexum to lead the Underwood Rockets. So they come in at 0-1 on the season and have lost a lot, but looking to certainly compete and be in the thick of things, as last year they were beat in the quarters by Hillcrest and West Central, the defending Section 6A champs. Of course, they graduated a loss, some very talented class from last year, but Rockets still look to compete. The Battle Lake Battlers, 8 wins last year. They were 8-16 a year ago. Won the play-in match and were eliminated by the Breckenridge Cowgirls in the first round of play, and lost twice to the Rockets last year, 3-1 here in Underwood, nearly a year ago to the day on September 3rd, and then September 26th as well. They were swept 3-0. They beat Bertha Hewitt last week in their first match of the year, 3-0, and they will bring in their lineup tonight. 8 seniors on the roster, and including their setter, Sophie Ackerman will be their lone setter, and she will lead the way up front for the Battle Lake Battlers. Also a sophomore libero and Kelsey Christensen, and they're off to a good start as well, looking to improve in what should be, once again, a very competitive Section 6A. It's our pregame report. Our Nelson Auto Center starting lineups will be just around the corner as well as we get you ready for Section 6A volleyball here on KJ Country 96.5, the Fergus Now app, and also presented to you as well on the YouTube page at KBRF Sports. More of our pregame report is coming up in just a moment.
What's your number?
I drove 113 miles.
And I drove 124 miles to get a great deal from Quality Toyota.
Quality Toyota.
Need top quality lumber and exceptional service? Look no further than Everett's Lumber, proudly serving the Lakes area since 1882. Get your fall projects rolling with Everett's Lumber in Battle Lake. You'll find them online at everettslumber.com.
Lake Region Healthcare is proud to be trusted and recommended by parents and coaches, athletes, and families. Keeping healthcare close to home for local athletes and all their fans. Find us online at lrhc.org.
I can't hit home runs, but I will.
We can't turn a double play, but we will.
Diving catches?
Not yet.
At Minnesota Motor Company, we understand playing sports is a journey, and that is why we are proud to support youth activities like softball. Whether you are cheering for her at home or on the road, we will be with you every mile.
Every team has a home field advantage. Make yours the internet from Park Region. With speeds that keep up with the pace of the game and the reliability to never miss a play, you'll always be connected. Get the internet that's always in your corner. Park Region, your home team's internet advantage.
Nelson Auto Center in Fergus Falls and Grand Forks is your shopping stop for America's 3 favorite truck brands, Ford, Ram, and GMC. Whether you're towing, hauling, or just enjoying the open road, we have a truck for you. Half, 3/4, and 1 ton, there's a truck for every job. Stop and visit or shop any of our stores at NelsonAutoCenter.com. Nelson Auto Center, Fergus Falls and Grand Forks.
And we return in our pregame report tonight with high school volleyball, the Rockets and the Battle Lake Battlers here on KJ Country 96.5, the Fergus Now app, and also on the KBRF Radio YouTube page. Other matches around the area tonight. West Central Conference action tonight. West Central area at Morris take on Morris area Chicago, Alberta. Rossay is at Pelican Rapids. Hillcrest hosting Park Christian tonight, and the Comets, look at the Comets and Breckenridge, should be both very strong this year, as they are 2 of the favorites in Section 6A so far in the early season. BBE is at McRae tonight. Elsewhere on the scoreboard, Hancock is at Ortonville. Henning taking on Breckenridge tonight in other volleyball action as well. This will be the first of 2 matchups inside the Little 8 Conference this season. This one here, and these 2 teams will meet again in Battle Lake. That'll be coming up on Thursday, October the 2nd. The Rockets swept both matchups last year. September 3rd here in Underwood, 3-1, and it was a 3-0 win over in Battle Lake. The Battlers were 4-7 against Little 8 Conference opponents a year ago. We're back with more of our pregame report in just a moment.
What's your number?
I drove 113 miles.
And I drove 124 miles to get a great deal from Quality Toyota.
Quality Toyota.
Need top quality lumber and exceptional service? Look no further than Everett's Lumber, proudly serving the Lakes area since 1882. Get your fall projects rolling with Everett's Lumber in Battle Lake. You'll find them online at everettslumber.com.
Lake Region Healthcare is proud to be trusted and recommended by parents and coaches, athletes, and families. Keeping healthcare close to home for local athletes and all their fans. Find us online at lrhc.org.
I can't hit home runs, but I will.
We can't turn a double play, but we will.
Diving catches?
Not yet.
At Minnesota Motor Company, we understand playing sports is a journey, and that is why we are proud to support youth activities like softball. Whether you are cheering for her at home or on the road, we will be with you every mile.
Every team has a home field advantage. Make yours the internet from Park Region. With speeds that keep up with the pace of the game and the reliability to never miss a play, you'll always be connected. Get the internet that's always in your corner. Park Region, your home team's internet advantage.
Nelson Auto Center in Fergus Falls and Grand Forks is your shopping stop for America's 3 favorite truck brands, Ford, Ram, and GMC. Whether you're towing, hauling, or just enjoying the open road, we have a truck for you. Half, 3/4, and 1 ton, there's a truck for every job. Stop and visit or shop any of our stores at NelsonAutoCenter.com. Nelson Auto Center, Fergus Falls and Grand Forks.
First of 2 matches this week for the Rockets. They will get into Little 8 Conference Section 6A play again Thursday. They travel to Fergus Falls to take on Hillcrest. Meantime, for the Battlers, they will be in action coming up. Take a look at their schedule coming up. They'll be at Clinton, Gracefield, Beardsley coming up on Thursday night, and then we'll be at the Pelican Rapids tournament coming up this weekend. They will go against teams such as Hillcrest, Breckenridge, Pelican Rapids, the host Vikings, Rothsay, and Norman County East, Ulen Hitterdal, as that'll be coming up this weekend. And then next week for the Battlers, they will be at Hillcrest coming up on the 9th, and then we'll host the Rothsay Tigers a week from Thursday. Coming up this week on the YouTube page and also broadcast-wise as well, looking at the schedule coming up on Thursday, we'll have volleyball, Underwood at Hillcrest. That'll be at the Hillcrest Gymnasium. That'll be on KJ Country 96.5. Also on the KBRF Sports YouTube page. Pair of football games for you Friday. Hillcrest at Rothsay on KJ Country, and also will be video streamed as well. And the Otters at Detroit Lakes, as the Otters picked up a win to open up their season on Friday. That'll be coming up Friday as well on Channel 977. Also will be on the KBRF radio video stream page. Get to our Nelson Auto Center starting lineups, as let's get to that right now. Nelson Auto Center starting lineup will go like this for the Battle Lake Battlers. As we'll get to those starting lineups here right now. As for the Battle Lake Battlers, the libero will be number 18, Kelsey Christensen, a sophomore. The setter will be number 16, Sophie Ackerman, a senior. Joined in the starting lineup by number 12, Kennedy Cameron, a senior. Number 8, Belle Borman, a junior. Number 10, Kinley Borman, a junior. Number 2, Danica Byrne, a senior. And number 7, Marley Blado. We'll come back with the rest of the starting lineups and the opening serve after this.
Nelson Auto Center in Fergus Falls and Grand Forks is your shopping stop for America's 3 favorite truck brands, Ford, Ram, and GMC. Whether you're towing, hauling, or just enjoying the open road, we have a truck for you. Half, 3/4, and 1 ton. There's a truck for every job. Stop and visit or shop any of our stores at NelsonAutoCenter.com. Nelson Auto Center, Fergus Falls and Grand Forks.
Need top quality lumber and exceptional service? Look no further than Everett's Lumber, proudly serving the Lakes area since 1882. Get your fall projects rolling with Everett's Lumber in Battle Lake. You'll find them online at everettsLumber.com.
Midwest Printing in Fergus Falls is proud to support our local high school sports teams. From big business projects or even just a few flyers, they've got you covered with quality printing and personal service. Call Midwest Printing in Fergus Falls.
What's your number?
I drove 60 miles to get a great deal from Quality Toyota. I drove 45 miles to get a great deal from Quality Toyota.
Quality Toyota.
Every team has a home field advantage. Make yours the internet from Park Region. With speeds that keep up with the pace of the game and the reliability to never miss a play, you'll always be connected. Get the internet that's always in your corner. Park Region, your home team's internet advantage.
Where to eat, the ultimate culinary adventure, from signature dishes to chef recommendations.
As your food review professionals, you can find us at KBRFradio.com, the Fergus Now app, and on YouTube.
Tune in every first Friday of the month for new episodes.
Check us out, and we'll show you where to eat.
I can't hit home runs, but I will.
We can't turn a double play, but we will.
Diving catches?
Not yet.
At Minnesota Motor Company, we understand playing sports is a journey, and that is why we are proud to support youth activities like softball. Whether you are cheering for her at home or on the road, we will be with you every mile.
Need top quality lumber and exceptional service? Look no further than Everett's Lumber, proudly serving the Lakes area since 1882. Get your fall projects rolling with Everett's Lumber in Battle Lake. You'll find them online at everettsLumber.com.
Starting lineup, as we gave you the starting lineup for the Battle Lake Battlers. Again, the libero Kelsey Christensen. Setter will be Sophie Ackerman, joined by Kennedy Cameron, Kinley Borman, Danica Byrne, Belle Borman, and Marley Blado. For the Underwood Rockets, they will start with their libero number 7, Sia Olson, a 5'5 junior. The setter is number 8, Jada Kane. She is a 5'6 sophomore. And the rest of the starting lineup, number 1, Lauren Hexum, a 5'5 junior, a right side hitter. Number 2, Brooke Lanou. Lanou is a 5'8 junior. Number 4, Emma Dirkman, a 5'9 senior. Number 9, Hannah Hexum, a 5'8 junior as well. The starting lineup for the Underwood Rockets. And number 3, Aubrey Borges. She is a 5'7 sophomore. As the Rockets will be, if you are watching in the video stream, will be dressed in black with the orange numerals. Battle Lake in the Columbia blue with the navy blue lettering and numerals outlined in white. That does it for our Nelson Auto Center starting lineups. As we'll get you ready here in just a moment for the start of this one. So starting lineups about to be introduced here in just a moment. Let's see if we can take a quick timeout and get you ready for our matchup. That will hopefully get that underway, as well as our coverage brought to you by Park Region, by Everett's Lumber, by Minnesota Motor Company. Also brought to you as well by Midwest Printing of Fergus Falls, Lake Region Healthcare, and many more, bringing our coverage possible here on KJ Country 96.5. Okay. You want a commercial? Yeah, we can. Well, we'll get things started here get the opening serve underway here momentarily as we'll get things rolling. A lot of losses on this Underwood team last year. Calvin Grove, outside hitters Esme Larson and Millie Alberg. Addison Lanou, Lily Borges. Key losses to the squad last year as Battle Lake will serve here to get things started as liberos as Sia Olson will head to the back row for Underwood. As on the serve to get things going here for Battle Lake. That's played there by Underwood, sent across, and that is dug up. Kennedy Cameron had the successful serve, feed to the outside, and the attempt goes out of bounds. First point will belong here to Underwood, and the Rockets grab a 1-0 lead on the Park Region scoreboard. The matchup for the Rockets will be Emma Dirkman. Serve over there by Underwood. Feed to the outside, and Cameron goes cross court. That's dug up there by Lauren Hexum and cleared there by the Rockets. Dump set over. They'll set it up. Kane to the outside. Big swing down the line by Aubrey Borges is dug out by Battle Lake. Near side, left-handed tip. Nice job to tip that across by Belle Borman for Battle Lake. Returned over by Underwood. Quick set. Feed will go to the middle and over the block and down. Picking up the kill will be Borman for Battle Lake. Give Ackerman the assist on that. And a side out to the Battlers. Ties things up at 1 here on the Park Region scoreboard. So Ackerman to the service line here for Battle Lake. Serve over. Cleanly handled the serve received to the outside. Big swing goes long. Was it tipped? It was not. Out of play as they tried to set up Borges. And the swing by Borges long and out of play. Thought it might have been tipped for an instant, but no, out of bounds. And point to Battle Lake makes it 2-1. Ackerman on the serve. Right-handed serve over. It's dug up there cleanly. Set by Kane. A little bit of confusion. The ball will drop. Jada Kane, first contact. Hexum on the serve receive, and then nobody looked to try and send it over. And makes it now 3-1. So 3-1 your score in favor of Battle Lake. A little shorter serve this time. Softer serve. Kane will go to the outside. Made awkward angle. It's good for the kill. Lanou picks up the kill off the assist from Kane. Didn't have a great angle. Had to kind of work it around the near side pin. And the point makes it 3-2. So Underwood back on serve. As it'll be the libero Sia Olson to serve here for the Rockets. From the far corner. And that one into the net. Service error makes it 4-2. So Battle Lake back in front. As in for the Battlers will be Marley Blado. She heads to the front row. At the service line. On the serve for Battle Lake was Borman. That's dug up. Set to the outside. Blocked up front. But free ball back by Battle Lake and Jacobson. To the outside goes to Borges down the line. That's dug up nicely. Nice job by Battle Lake and Kennedy Cameron. And set across by the Battlers. Kane on the set up front. And that's volleyed over by Underwood and Emma Dirkman. Feed to the middle. It is Borman. Dug out by Olson. Bumped up front. And Borges sends it to the back row. Battle Lake to play it. Ackerman near side. The attack into the net by Marley Blado. Good rally there on both sides. Won by Underwood. It's now 4-3 Battle Lake. Maggie Hookstra, 5'5 junior, checks into the match for Underwood. As is number 11, Aubrey Hexum, a 5'5 junior. And to the service line will be Hookstra to serve for the Rockets. Right-handed serve over. Kept alive and finally sent over by Christensen. Good recovery there from the back row by Battle Lake. Feed to the middle and blocked up front. Nice job there on the block. We return to action 5-3 as Borman picks up the block. And now a 5-3 Battle Lake lead. On the serve, dug up by Olson, kept alive, and eventually cleared by Aubrey Hexum. Battle Lake, Ackerman bumps it up front, big right-handed swing, and good for the kill. Kennedy Cameron with the kill. That is her first. Ackerman the assist. Now a 6-3 lead for the Battlers here in set number 1 from Underwood tonight. Kinley Borman on the serve, kept alive, nearly an ace, but eventually could not send it over, and 7-3 lead now for Battle Lake. 7-3 here in the first set. So Borman, right-handed serve over, off the shoulder of Lauren Hexum, but eventually kept alive and sent over by the Rockets. Left-handed tip, that was free-balled over by Kennedy Cameron to the outside, over the double block, and net contact will be called against Battle Lake. So the point makes it 7-4 in favor of the Battlers as we are in set number 1. As on the serve will be Dirkman for Underwood. Sends it over. It's handled there by Christensen. Ackerman up front for Cameron, trying to tip it over. And Kennedy Cameron's tip falls short. Just kind of off her fingertips, has tried to finesse it over and left that one short. 7-5. Underwood cuts it to 2. And Dirkman back to the service line. Emma Dirkman, the 5'9 senior. Serve over, handled cleanly in the serve received by Battle Lake. Ackerman, and set over by Blado. Underwood, feed to the outside, and the left-handed attack. It is down. And the kill goes to Hexum, Lauren Hexum, off the Kane assist. Rockets cut it to a point. 7-6 Battle Lake on the Park Region scoreboard. Serve coming as Dirkman sends it over to the far corner where it's handled there by Battle Lake. Feed to the middle, and that's dug up by Sia Olson. Outside, Hexum again goes deep. That's dug out in the back by Kinley Borman and eventually cleared by Kennedy Cameron for the Battlers. Feed to the middle, tap, and net contact. Yep, as she tried to tap it over the double block. For Underwood there was Hannah Hexum, but made contact with the net. Net contact, and the point to Battle Lake, and it's now 8-6. Jacobson on serve for the Battlers, handled there by Olson. Feed over to the far side, as on the set, that time was Maggie Hoekstra. Partially blocked up front, pinballed around, eventually cleared by Battle Lake. Hoekstra will go to the outside as Hexum, partially blocked, played off the block, and really a joust at the net. Net contact's going to be called against Battle Lake, and the point will belong to Underwood. Battle Lake leads 8-7 in set 1 here on the Park Region scoreboard. Service beyond the connection. So Jada Kane back in to serve for the Rockets. Right-handed serve, and that's going to be an ace. Unable to handle it cleanly on the serve receive was Danica Byrne for the Battlers, and that'll leave the match at 8 now. So we have a tie. On the serve again is Kane. Ackerman near side. Cameron down the line of the kill. Big swing there. Big swing there by Kennedy Cameron. Picks up her second kill. It's now 9-8. Take a peek at that again. A big swing, got it over the block, and good for the points. So 9-8 your score. The lead back to Battle Lake here in set number 1. So Blado to the service line for the first time. Right-handed serve over. It's handled there by Olson. Kane, feed to the outside. Big swing, partially tipped on the shot attempt by Brooke Lanou. Left-handed tip over by Battle Lake. Tipping it over with the left hand was Belle Borman. Back to the outside again and blocked up front. And 4 hits the call as she tried to get it through that double block. That time was Brooke Lanou, but into the net. So 4 hits the call. 10-8. The lead to Battle Lake. Blado on the serve, handled by the libero Olson. Kane comes to the near side. Left-handed attack. Dug up there by the Battlers. Feed to the near side. Big swing. Good for the kill. Kill goes to Belle Borman. So Borman picks up the kill off the Anchorman assist. And back to a 3-point lead for Battle Lake at 11-8. Another serve there from Blado. Big swing blocked. Backpedaling to play at the Rockets, and eventually sent over there by Hannah Hexum. That's good for the point. Gonna look at that again. Hexum picks up the kill, makes it now 11-9 Battle Lake here in set number 1. Hannah Hexum at the service line now. Hexum sends it across. Christensen, back row attack, and that one's dug up. Feed to the outside, actually to the middle. It's blocked. Aubrey Borgos denied. That makes it 12-9 as Kennedy Cameron will at least get a share of that block. 12-9 in favor of Battle Lake on the Park Region scoreboard. As Cameron to the service line, I have her at 3 of 3, and it will be an ace. 13-9 in favor of the Battlers here in set number 1. 4 is the biggest lead for either team here in this set. Cameron, serve is passed cross court and eventually flipped over by Brooke Lanou for Underwood. Feed to the middle, big swing and the kill. Quick that time as Kenley Borman able to hammer it down right there. You're watching on the video replay. 14-9, now the service error there from Cameron. She's now 4 of 5 from the service line. Service error makes it now 14-10 in favor of Battle Lake. Will be Hexum on the serve for the Rockets. She's 2 of 2 from the service line. Right-handed attempt blocked and sent back by Battle Lake. Kane, bump set, pushed over by Lanou. Still dug out by Cameron. Far side and sent over. Good recovery from the back row by Battle Lake. Danica Byrne able to clear it and sent over cross court by Aubrey Borges. Bump set, near side, and eventually volleyed over by Battle Lake. Dug up by Underwood. Keene to the middle, left-handed tip and down. Emma Dirkman the point. Kane picks up the assist on that. 14-11. Left-handed tip there as Hexum on the serve again. 3 of 3 from the service line. She'll pick up an ace here. That's her first ace, and back come the Rockets here in this first set. 14-12 Battle Lake. Lauren Hexum. Left-handed serve. Handled cleanly on the serve, received Cameron to the outside and through the block. And the kill for Kenley Borman. 15-12 in favor of the Battlers. 15-12 as it will be. Ackerman to the service line. Serve over, and that is just out of play. Underwood letting that go at the final instant. 15-13. Underwood cuts it to 2. They're back on serve. Sia Olsen is 0 of 1 from the service line for Underwood. It's a right-handed serve. Down to a couple of knees to play it. Eventually free-balled over by Kenley Borman as a lift is called on Olsen. And the point goes to Battle Lake, 16-13. Belle Borman to the service line. Right-handed serve over. Handled by Underwood. Dumped over by Kane, but nice job sliding. Stop to try and cover it, but double hit called. It's now a 2-point game once again here in the set. 16-14 Battle Lake. Section 6A and Little 8 conference matchup as substitutions in Hoekstra and Hexum. Hoekstra is the second setter. She'll share time setting with Kane. Right-handed serve. She's 2 for 2 from the service line. Feed to the middle. Right-handed push is dug up and free-balled over. Nice job by Hoekstra, but ball lands out of bounds. It's good hustle there. You see her running in, try and keep that ball alive with the point to Battle Lake. 17-14. Borman on the serve. She's 3 of 3. Sia Olsen bumps it just beyond the 10-foot line. A two-handed push over by the Rockets. Ackerman comes to the near side. That's dug up by Olsen. Hoekstra outside. Blocked. Blocked up front as both Cameron and Jacobson were there. They will share on the block And it's 18-14. So 18-14, we have a timeout presented by Lake Region Healthcare. 18-14 your score, as Battle Lake has built the lead up to 5 at one instance at 14-9. Rockets able to come back, cut it to 2 at 14-12, 15-13, and 16-14. And again, Battle Lake has done a little more up front. We've seen Kennedy Cameron have a hand she's had a hand in 2 blocks. She shared in 1 with Jacobson. Also a block there as well for Kinley Borman. They've been able to do a little bit more up front, where Underwood's done maybe equally as good a job on the back row. But definitely up front, a little bit of a size and length advantage to the Battlers, and that has been on display a few times here in this first set. 18-14 with the Rockets scrappy, battling hard. Borman 3 of 3 serving. Serve, handled there by Underwood. Hexum, feed to the outside, through the block. That's good for the kill. As the kill will go to the Rockets there, as that'll make it 18-15. They did go to Kane on that one. She picked up the kill, her first. Dirkman on the serve, handled off the shoulder of Christensen. Set, and Jacobson over the double block. That dug up. Hoekstra, Olsen, 10-foot line, left-handed attack by Aubrey Hexum. Here's Jacobson on the set, comes near side, sent over by Battle Lake. Bump set, Kane, and Hoekstra volleys it over. Jacobson up front as they'll set it to the middle and pinballed around, and sticking an arm out, Olsen able to send it over. Good recovery there by Underwood, and the attack into the net by Battle Lake and Skylar Jacobson. So good recovery there. Nice job to get it over in 3. Sia Olsen did the honors. It's 18-16. And back on the serve again is Dirksen, 5 of 5 from the service line. Ackerman comes near side. That goes cross court. Dug up by Olsen. Hoekstra, and the left-handed tap was blocked. The reset again. Well, the Rockets getting it through the double block was Lauren Hexum, and free balled over and down. Point will go to Kennedy Cameron for Battle Lake. So Cameron picks up her 3rd kill. 19-16, and a service error. Service error there by Jacobson, 1 of 2 from the service line, so it makes it a 2-point match here in set 1, 19-17. Battle Lake has led the majority of the set. Kane is in to serve. Right-handed serve, hard right-handed serve. Dug up in the back, feed in the middle, and is sent over there by Kennedy Cameron. Kane to the outside, big swing, and short into the net. And the big swing that time by Underwood and by Hexum, 20-17. So 20-17 Battle Lake. They are on serve. And the serve that time by Blado. She's 4 of 4 serving. 2-handed push is blocked. Trying to return it over was Hexum, as Hexum tried to keep it alive. Likewise, Brooke Lanou. And the ball lands on the Underwood side of the net. 21-17. The lead is back to 4 in the first set for the Battle Lake Battlers. As Blado, 5 for 5 serving. This one handled cleanly by the Rockets. Near side. Big swing, a left-handed attack there by Hexum. 10-foot line over the double block. Dug up there by the Rockets. Near side again. Lauren Hexum able to feather that one over. Played near the net, and it'll drop. Hexum will pick up the point on the kill. Side out back to Underwood. They cut it to 3, 21-18. They're back on serve now with Aubrey Borges at the service line. And she's going to serve, I have her for the first time tonight. Actually, see if she's on serve. Serve is across and tapped over with the left hand but out of bounds. Correction on the serve was Hexum for Underwood. Hannah Hexum makes it 21-19. So 21-19 Battle Lake. And Hexum on serve. Right-handed serve over. It's dug up by the Battlers. Bump set, back row attack coming. That time from Borman. Feed to the outside, big swing down the line. It's good for the kill for Borges. Her first kill, 1-point lead now for Battle Lake at 21-20. The Rockets will remain on serve with Hexum. First kill of the night for Borges. 2 for Hannah Hexum to lead Underwood. Serve over. It's handled there by Love for Battle Lake. Sent over by the libero Christensen. Olsen, Kane near side, left-handed attack. Partially blocked, popped high in the air. Played there by Borman and eventually cleared by Kennedy Cameron. Set, actually it's dumped over by Kane, nearly a lift. Played off the net by the Rockets, but they cannot return it. Point to Battle Lake, 22-20. So the Battlers get the lead back, get a key side out. They're back on serve. Kennedy Cameron 4 of 5 with an ace by her numbers at the service line for the Battlers here in this first set. Right-handed serve over, and it is, was it tapped? Yes, it was. Ball landed out of bounds, but it went off the fingertips of one of the Rockets near side, so that's an ace for Cameron, her second. 23-20 in favor of Battle Lake. That serve into the net. They get one, but give one up on the service there. 23-21, so no time like the present here for the Battlers, as it'll be Lauren Hexum to serve, handled by Christensen. Feed to the middle, and the attack error. That time by Kinley Borman. Attack error into the net, 23-22 and a timeout. Battle Lake will take their first timeout of the set. As our timeout presented by Lake Region Healthcare. Lake Region Healthcare bringing you the timeout. So 23-22 your score. So again, Battle Lake had built the lead to 4, 21-17. The Rockets got a side out, a couple of points with the serve to cut it to 1 at 21-20, and they've done so again. They'll continue on serve with a 1-point lead at 23-22. As our coverage brought to you by Park Region. Service beyond the connection. Boy, good first set here, competitive, and Underwood looking to see they have had the first point. It's the only lead they've had. We've been tied at 1 and at 8. Serve coming by Hexum once more. Feed to the near side, through the block. The assist to Ackerman, as Ackerman finding Belle Borman for the kill. Set point now for Battle Lake, 24-22. Jacobson checks in. She'll head up front. And at the service line for Battle Lake was Ackerman. Ackerman 4 of 5. Sent over by the Rockets. Bump set, near side, big swing Borman. And kept alive by the Rockets. They'll have to send it over in 3. And the attempt falls short from Borges. And set 1 belongs to Battle Lake. So Battle Lake wins set 1. Your final score, the Battlers 25. The Underwood Rockets 22. As we will take a pause, we will come back with our intermission report presented by Minnesota Motor Company at South Pebble Lake Road in Fergus Falls. We'll be back in a moment.
I can't hit home runs, but I will.
We can't turn a double play, but we will.
Diving catches?
Not yet.
At Minnesota Motor Company, we understand playing sports is a journey, and that is why we are proud to support youth activities like softball. Whether you are cheering for her at home or on the road, we will be with you every mile.
Need top quality lumber and exceptional service? Look no further than Everett's Lumber, proudly serving the Lakes area since 1882. Get your fall projects rolling with Everett's Lumber in Battle Lake. You'll find them online at everettslumber.com.
Lake Region Healthcare is proud to be trusted and recommended by parents and coaches, athletes, and families. Keeping healthcare close to home for local athletes and all their fans. Find us online at lrhc.org.
What's your number?
We've driven 57 miles 6 times for a great deal at Quality Toyota.
Quality Toyota.
Every team has a home field advantage. Make yours the internet from Park Region. With speeds that keep up with the pace of the game and the reliability to never miss a play, you'll always be connected. Get the internet that's always in your corner. Park Region, your home team's internet advantage.
Nelson Auto Center in Fergus Falls and Grand Forks is your shopping stop for America's 3 favorite truck brands, Ford, Ram, and GMC. Whether you're towing, hauling, or just enjoying the open road, we have a truck for you. Half, 3/4, and 1 ton. There's a truck for every job. Stop and visit or shop any of our stores at NelsonAutoCenter.com. Nelson Auto Center, Fergus Falls and Grand Forks.
Good first set. Battle Lake wins at 25-22. They were led up front. Kinley Borman, 3 kills. Kennedy Cameron, 3 kills. Cameron had 2 ace serves, had her 5 of 7 from the service line. Ackerman had her for 8 assists unofficially in the first set. Blado was 5 of 5 serving. Underwood, a couple of kills each. Their attacks up front were kind of spread out a little bit more. Hannah Hexum, 2 kills. Lauren Hexum had a pair of kills as well. Emma Dirkman, 5 of 5 serving. Kane had an ace, unofficially 4 assists as well in that first set. As Underwood got the first point of the set to lead 1-0. We were tied at 1, then again at 8. Battle Lake able to hold the lead, leading by as many as 5 at 14-9. They kept that lead the rest of the way as Underwood got it down to 21-20, 23-22 before a side out and the final point going to Battle Lake as well. As Underwood will get the serve here for the second set. And the serve by Kane is dug up by the Rockets, and the attack into the net from Kinley Borman. Actually, correction, it's Hannah Hexum on the serve. She's 4 for 4, and it is 1-0 in favor of Underwood. Jump serve, successful. Christensen, nice job to dig that one out of the serve receive. Dug up by Sia Olsen. Kane just beyond the 10-foot line. Left-handed attack partially blocked. Covered by Christensen. Set. Back row attack coming by Kennedy Cameron. Played by Olsen. She's done a nice job digging things out. Borges over the double block. Covered nicely by a sprawling Byrne. And eventually over the double block and down. And the point goes to Belle Borman to even things up at 1-1 here in set number 2. Jacobson checks in up front, and to the service line will be the setter, Sophie Ackerman, 5 of 6 serving. That one dug up, and to the middle, covered there by Jacobson, dug up, Ackerman, and sent over the block, but covered there by Borges. Left-handed attack, and that one short. Attack error there by Hexum. They're going to say no, net contact. They got Borman for net contact. So strike that. 2-1. Underwood picks up the point. Lauren Hexum on the serve. So Lauren Hexum, I have her 7 of 7 serving as Battle Lake goes down the line and picks up the kill. Belle Borman picks up the kill. That'll be her 4th. So you take a look at the replay in the video side. 2-2 tie, or second tie early on here in set number 2. 1-0 lead for Battle Lake in the match. Borman on the serve. Played there by Borges. And near side. Flipped over by Lanou. That one dug up. Feed to the middle. Quick set by Ackerman. Hammered down by Borman. Quick set was right on cue, and kill for Kinley Borman gives Battle Lake the lead back, 3-2. Here in set 2. Right-handed serve over by Belle Borman. Right-handed attack, that's going to go long and out of play, or was it tipped? Nope, out of bounds. Borges tried to go down the line on the far side, but out of play, 4-2. Lead to Battle Lake on the Park Region scoreboard. Service beyond the connection. Line drive serve handled by Underwood. Feed to the middle, and flat-footed Dirkman sends it across right in the middle of the Battle Lake defense, and back row attack, and the third contact landed short off the net. There to block it, had it gone over, was Dirkman for Underwood, and the point goes to the Rockets. It's 4-3. They are back on serve with Sia Olsen, 1 of 2 at the service line. Right-handed serve is over. Dug up by Battle Lake. Ackerman, Jacobson far side, and she'll pick up the kill. Ackerman the assist on that. Jacobson, her first kill of the match. And the Battlers are back on serve, leading 5-3 in set 2, one set 1, 25-22. Kinley Borman at the service line. Now 5 for 5, and that is in play. And good for an ace. 6-3 Battlers. Just in play along the far sideline. So the lead to 3. They have scored 4 of the last 5 points. Serve, dumped over by Kane, covered nicely. Take the setter out of play in Ackerman. Back row attack from Borman. Set, outside Borges over the double block. Covered by Ackerman. Christensen, 10-foot line sent over by Call for Battle Lake. Here's Borges, has it blocked. Jacobson. And Cameron will give the block to Jacobson. She shared on one earlier. That one, I think, might have been all her. Or at least she got the majority of it. 7-3 Battle Lake. Served there by Borman, handled by Underwood, dumped over by Kane. Ackerman, they really taken the setter out of play of the Rockets, as the call's going to be up and over the net against Battle Lake. Somebody went up and over their side of the net for the Battlers, 7-4. So 7-4, substitutions in. It will be Hexum and Hoekstra in there for the Aubrey Hexum. Hoekstra on the serve. She's 3 for 3 for Underwood now. Feed to the middle, tapped across. Nice job to cover, up and over the net, and good for the point. Nice job there, Hoekstra. Just there to cover. Able to volley it over, free ball it over. And the Battlers could not return it. 7-5 your score. Underwood cuts it to 2 on the Park Region scoreboard. Played off the net, set back, and cleared by Kinley Borman, but out of play. 1 point game here in the set, 7-6. You see it came back to Borman. Under attempt long and out of play. Hoekstra, 5 of 5 serving. Ackerman, Jacobson down the line, kept alive by Olsen. Set and sent over by Underwood. That one dug out, trying to play it off the net, trying to chase it down up front was Cameron. Cannot, and we're tied. Even at 1, 2, and now 7. Third tie of the second set. Hoekstra, high urging serve. It's handled there by Kinley Borman, near side. And Call has it blocked. Battle Lake resets, back to Call again, able to send it over the block. Played off the net, and Hoekstra able to clear it. Nice job there. Ackerman outside Jacobson near the far side pin, sent over. A little confusion on the Underwood side, but they overpass it. Set back, free balled over by Battle Lake. Hoekstra outside, big swing down the line. That's good for the kill. Give that to Hexum. Hannah Hexum picks up the kill, her third. Off the Hoekstra assist, 8-7. The Rockets take their second lead of the set. Back on serve, Hoekstra. Now 7 of 7. Quick set, Ackerman to the middle. Covered there by Hoekstra. Olsen on the set, outside. Hexum again has it blocked. Underwood resets and trying to hustle over and set it across. Aubrey Hexum did the honor there. Near side Call through the block and good for the kill. That'll tie it up at 8. So Cadence Call picks up her first kill of the match. That'll tie things up at 8 apiece here in the second set. So Jacobson to the service line, 2 of 3. Hoekstra just outside the 10-foot line. That is sent over by Dirkman. Battle Lake feed over around the block that time, and a quick set by Ackerman. Sent back, left-handed attack, and the kill will go to Aubrey Hexum. Side out, Underwood, 9-8 lead, and they are back on serve. Dirkman 5 of 5 in the first set from the service line. Right-handed serve over, handled by Christensen. Ackerman just inside the 10-foot line. Big swing is blocked. Hexum picks up the block for the Rockets to make it 10-8. So Hexum picks up the block, and the lead is 2 now for Underwood at 10-8. Dirkman, and the serve over the tape of the net, and free ball back. An easy one for Hexum. It's 11-8. So 11-8, Underwood has run off 7 of the last 8 points and a 3-set lead for the Rockets here in set number 2. We're back in just a moment.
Nelson Auto Center in Fergus Falls and Grand Forks is your shopping stop for America's 3 favorite truck brands, Ford, Ram, and GMC. Whether you're towing, hauling, or just enjoying the open road, we have a truck for you. Half, 3/4, and 1 ton, there's a truck for every job. Stop and visit or shop any of our stores at NelsonAutoCenter.com. Nelson Auto Center, Fergus Falls and Grand Forks.
Timeout presented by Lake Region Healthcare. Locations around the region. Underwood on a nice little run right now. Rockets lead 11-8. They've won 7 of the last 8 points. Dirkman is on serve, 8 of 8 serving. Ackerman outside, right-handed swing, dug up in the back by Ackerman. Hoekstra, and a 2-handed push over by the Rockets. Dug out by Kinley Borman. Quick set. Kennedy Cameron has it blocked. Battle Lake resets. Near side call. To the near side, pinballed around and down. Call will pick up the kill on that. Ackerman the assist, second kill for Call. Much needed side out for the Battlers. They trail 11-9 in set 2. Lead the match 1-0. Won the first set by a score of 25-22. Call at the service line. Her first serve of the night. Handled there by Olson. The outside, left-handed swing through the block, but covered by Battle Lake. Cameron, back row attack coming by Borman. Dug out by Olson. Hoekstra set a little too close to the net, but able to push it over with the left hand was Lauren Hexum. Near side, big swing, and the kill for Bill Borman. Got it over the block that time. I have her for 5 kills. The Underwood lead is a point, 11-10. Call is back on serve now for Battle Lake. Line drive serve into the net. Service error. 12-10. I have that as the 5th service error for Battle Lake. And not quite a set and a half. Kane on serve, 3 for 3 with an ace. And the hard right-handed serve. Handled there by Kinley Borman. Set Christensen. And sent over by Bill Borman. Near side. Racing in, left-handed tip over by Lauren Hexum. Back set, 10-foot line, flat-footed. Bell Borman sends it over. Near side, big swing through the block by Hexum. Sent back, free-balled over with the left hand by Battle Lake and Kennedy Cameron. Pinballed around near the net and out of play. And the point will go to the Rockets to make it 12-11. Kane to the service line. Remains 100%, 5 of 5. Ackerman dumps it over. Rockets there to play it. Hoekstra, and eventually sent over by Lanou. On the Battle Lake side, Ackerman comes near side. Kennedy Cameron over the double block, but that dug up. Covered nicely by Olson. Comes near side, just over the tape of the net and across from Hexum. Free balled around by Battle Lake, and Underwood takes the point. They tried to play it off the net. The Battlers tried to. And the point will go to Underwood. Lanou had a hand in that one for Underwood, and that'll make it now 13-10, make it 14-10. 14-10 Underwood, and that is out of play by Kane. And a service error, her first, 14-11. Underwood leads by 3 on the Park Region scoreboard. Service beyond the connection. Kennedy Cameron to the service line. She has a pair of aces, 5 of 7. Serve over on the serve receive, handled cleanly by Underwood. Comes back to Hexum, blocked. Kinley Borman had a block on that one. Credit that with her second block of the evening. It's now 14-12 Underwood. Borman, serve here to the near side, handled by Kane. Olson, and that one short into the net from Lanou. The attack error, 14-13. Rockets had the lead up to 4. It's now down to 1. Kennedy Cameron on the serve again, and that's an ace. And we're even just like that at 14. Got to look at that ace there as Olson unable to dig that one out. Cameron's third ace by our numbers. Kane, near side, left-handed attack over the double block. Dug up there by Byrne for Battle Lake, near side, down the line. There's the kill for Belle Borman. Belle Borman with her 6th kill of the match, and the lead goes to Battle Lake. They have won the last 5 points and lead here in the second set, 15-14 on the Park Region scoreboard. Serve is over. Handled there, Hoekstra. Near side, Lanou. And Lanou goes cross court and picks up the kill. That is her 2nd kill of the match, and we are back to even at 15. Our first tie. Actually, we're tied at 14 and now 15. 5 ties here in the second set. Serve handled by Christensen. Ackerman near side over the double block. Dug up in the back by Underwood. Feed to the outside. Tapped across. And Borges picks up the tip kill. 16-15. The lead back to Underwood here in set number 2. Serve from Hexum. She's 100% from the service line. Hannah Hexum. And there's a kill for Battle Lake. Give that to Borman. Tied once more at 16. Jacobson in, heads to the front row for the Battlers. At the service line is Ackerman. 6 of 7 from the service line. Down the line. Dug up by Battle Lake, but out of play. There's a kill for Borges. And over to the far side, pin and across. 17-16. Underwood retakes the lead. Ackerman to the middle, and I don't think that cleared the net. I guess it did. Underwood partially tipped it. Back row attack, Kennedy Cameron. Borges will get it back from Kane. That's dug up. Nice job by a sliding Kennedy Cameron. Pushed over, nearly a lift, but it's good for the point. Belle Borman will pick it up. It's her 8th kill. And Battle Lake evens things in the set once more. We've been tied at 14, 15, 16, and 17. 17 apiece, set number 2. Serve there by Belle Borman. Underwood outside. Borges goes cross court and good for the kill. Borges, 3 kills by our numbers here in this set. And it ping pongs back and forth. Back to Underwood now at 18-17. Sia Olsen, 2 of 3 serving. The libero on serve for Underwood. Serve. Christensen, nice job with the serve receive. Back set. And Call able to send it over. Redirected across. Free ball back. Call picks up the point for the Battlers. So Call is her 3rd kill of the second set, even at 18. Serve here by Kinley Borman for the Battlers. Trying to send it over in 3, backpedaling. But Borges able to send it over. Comes near side for Call, partially blocked, but covered there by Borges. Set, back Borges from Kane, and Borges again a kill. Finds room in the back row. Kane picks up the assist on that. And the lead, back to the Rockets. Underwood leads 19-18. Set number 2, Battle Lake won the first set, 25-22. Aubrey Hexum and Hoekstra check into the match as Borges out. And I believe Kane checked out as well, as Hoekstra is on serve for the Rockets. Ackerman for Jacobson. That one dug up, played near the net, pushed over by Aubrey Hexum. Set, Christensen, back row attack coming, and short. Into the net from Kinley Borman. And Underwood now, after teams had swapped points about the last 7-8 points, it's now 20-18 Underwood. Set number 2. Hoekstra on serve. Handled there by Christensen. Ackerman to the middle. And Kennedy Cameron got him a little bit out of system defensively, but free ball back by Underwood. Bump set near side Call. Sends it to the back and out of play. Long and out of bounds on the attack air. 21-18. Underwood has won the last 3 points, leading by 3 in set number 2. Trying to even this match at 1 set apiece. Hoekstra. Serve over, but out of bounds. Service error. Her first service error. Now 9 of 10 serving. Battle Lake trails 21-19. They're back on serve. And it'll be Jacobson at the service line. Skylar Jacobson, the junior. Serve over. She's 3 of 4 from the service line. Left-handed tip over but out of bounds. Having to switch hands was Dirkman right near the far side pin and out of bounds. Battlers cut it to a point at 21-20. And on serve again is Jacobson. And that one is long. Service error. So 22-20 as it'll be Byrne to check in. Danica Byrne in. Heading to the back row for Battle Lake. To the service line is Dirkman. She's now 9 of 9 serving. Serve handled cleanly by Kinley Borman. Ackerman near side Kennedy Cameron, and the kill. Just out of the reach of a diving Olsen. They have 5 kills now. Actually for Kennedy Cameron, her 4th kill. 22-21. Battlers cut it to 1. They're back on serve. Feed to the middle. And blocked by Battle Lake. Underwood trying to recover and free balled over. That time by Hoekstra. Ackerman near side. Big swing. That time by Bell Borman. Dug up and cleared by Underwood. Ackerman again. Far side. Kennedy Cameron over the double block and good. We're tied. Came with the back side of the setter that time did Kennedy Cameron. Her 5th kill to tie set 2 at 22. Serve coming from Call. She's 3 of 4 from the service line. Hoekstra set towards the net. Blocked and kind of hugging the tape of the net and down as Ackerman will get the block to make it 23-22. Battle Lake has taken the lead, and we have a Lake Region Healthcare timeout. So a quick pause here in this second set. The Battlers have rallied to lead 23-22 with a 1-0 lead here in this match. We'll be right back.
I can't hit home runs, but I will.
We can't turn a double play, but we will.
Diving catches?
Not yet.
At Minnesota Motor Company, we understand playing sports is a journey, and that is why we are proud to support youth activities like softball. Whether you are cheering for her at home or on the road, we will be with you every mile.
Timeout presented by Lake Region Healthcare. Battle Lake taking their first lead since they grabbed a 15-14 lead. We were tied at 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 22. Call with the serve, high arching serve, played by the Rockets. Set Hoekstra. Aubrey Hexum sends it over. 10-foot line, feed to the near side, sweeping across to punch it over. And Belle Borman picks up her 9th kill, and it's set point 24-22 Battle Lake. So we got a little bit of cushion to work with here now. Call 4 of 5 serving. That one short and into the net. Service error. 24-23 on the Park Region scoreboard. So Lanou checks into the match for Underwood. She heads to the front row. And the serve by Underwood. Kept alive. The setter out of play, Ackerman, but cleared by Christensen. Kane, left-handed attack through the block. And Lauren Hexum ties it at 24 off the Kane assist. So Kane is 6 of 7 from the service line, ties it up at 24. We will go to extra points. Serve, hard serve. Handled there. First contact by Byrne. Back row attack is short by Kinley Borman. And it is set point here for the Rockets, who lead 25-24. And Kane will try and finish it up if she can to the service line. So the lead back to Underwood. Trying to even this match. Line drive serve. Handled there by Byrne. Set near side. Right-handed attack. Kept alive Hoekstra. And able to send it across. Clearing it is Lanou. Feed to the outside. Cameron down the line. And good for the kill. We're tied at 25. Ackerman the assist. And Cameron 3 kills here late in this set. And we're tied again. 25 apiece in set 2. And Battle Lake, boy, a win here of this set would be huge. Would give them a 2-0 lead early. Kennedy Cameron on serve. Serve. Nice job to dig that out. Sia Olsen near side. Hexum has it blocked. Underwood will reset. Kane. They'll go to the far side. Lanu and the attack error. Down towards the palm of her hand and short. 26-25 set point belongs now to the Battlers. Kennedy Cameron has 3 aces by our numbers. Serve across. Nearly an overpass. That's net contact. Kane on second contact trying to play it near the net and could not. Net contact, and Battle Lake trailing by as many as 4 in this set, able to battle back and win it 27-25 the finals. They get the final 3 points of the set. They were facing elimination of the second set, tied it up, got to set point, and finished it from there. So they have a 2-0 lead in the set. 27-25 Battlers here in set 2. After winning the first set 25-22, they own a 2-0 lead in the match. We'll come back with our Minnesota Motor Company intermission report. That's coming up after this.
I can't hit home runs, but I will.
We can't turn a double play, but we will.
Diving catches?
Not yet.
At Minnesota Motor Company, we understand playing sports is a journey, and that is why we are proud to support youth activities like softball. Whether you are cheering for her at home or on the road, we will be with you every mile.
Need top quality lumber and exceptional service? Look no further than Everett's Lumber, proudly serving the Lakes area since 1882. Get your fall projects rolling with Everett's Lumber in Battle Lake. You'll find them online at everettslumber.com.
Lake Region Healthcare is proud to be trusted and recommended by parents and coaches, athletes, and families. Keeping healthcare close to home for local athletes and all their fans. Find us online at lrhc.org.
What's your number?
We've driven 57 miles 6 times for a great deal at Quality Toyota.
Quality Toyota.
Every team has a home field advantage. Make yours the internet from Park Region. With speeds that keep up with the pace of the game and the reliability to never miss a play, you'll always be connected. Get the internet that's always in your corner. Park Region, your home team's internet advantage.
Nelson Auto Center in Fergus Falls and Grand Forks is your shopping stop for America's 3 favorite truck brands, Ford, Ram, and GMC. Whether you're towing, hauling, or just enjoying the open road, we have a truck for you. Half, 3/4, and 1 ton. There's a truck for every job. Stop and visit or shop any of our stores at NelsonAutoCenter.com. Nelson Auto Center, Fergus Falls and Grand Forks.
Intermission report presented to you by Minnesota Motor Company on South Pebble Lake Road in Fergus Falls. 10 ties in that second set. Battle Lake led 7-3 early, and Underwood ran off 5 straight points. Eventually, that turned into 8 of 9 to lead 11-8. Their biggest lead was 4 at 14-10. They had a chance facing set point. They led 25-24, but Battle Lake able to tie it. Got a point on the serve and finished it off with a 27-25 win. So, boy, huge set win there for the Battlers to take a 2-0 lead now here in the match. Not that it can't be done here for the Underwood Rockets, but it certainly does make things a little bit more of a challenge now. Look at some scores. We've got a moment here. Thief River Falls sweeping Norman County East Ulen Hitterdall 3-0. Morris area Chicago, Alberta sweeping West Central area so far. They have a 2-0 lead, 25-12 and 25-23. Battle Lake is on serve. Call gets things started. He's 5 of 7. That is pushed over by the Rockets. Near side, cleared by Bell Borman. Chasing it down, here's Kane. The attack near side, going cross court. That's good for the kill. Lauren Hexton picks up her 5th kill off the Kane assist. The first point of set number 3 belongs to the Rockets. Underwood leads 1-0 on the Park Region scoreboard. Breckenridge leads Henning in the first set, 18-12. Pelican Rapids won set 1 over Rothsay, 28-26. They're tied at 9 in the second set. Sia Olsen on serve. That is good for an ace. Her first ace. 2-0 Rockets. So Olsen picks up her first ace. She is 4 of 5 serving. Right-handed serve over. Handled cleanly there by Byrne. Feed to the outside, blocked by the Rockets. Able to recover and sent over by Borman, and going to call her for a lift. Yeah, she did kind of keep that thing at her palm real quick before she released on it. And it's now 3-0. Olsen on serve. Right-handed serve over. That dug out and flipped over but out of bounds. 4-0. 4-0 your score here in set number 3. Olsen on serve once more. Serve is across. That one dug up. Three to the outside. Big swing, partially blocked, and that one through the block, and Belle Borman have her for 10 kills. Ackerman picks up the assist on that, and the point goes to the Battlers. And that makes it now 4-1. So Battle Lake on the board here with a 2-0 lead in the set. Kennedy Cameron on the serve. That is good for an ace. I have her for 4 aces tonight. Now a 4-2 advantage. Cameron, line drive serve, handled cleanly on the serve receive. Back to the outside, blocked by the Battlers. They'll reset. Kane, Lauren Hexum, left-handed attack, sends that one over. Flipped here to the near side, spinning around, and eventually pushed over by Belle Borman. To the outside, pushed over at the right hand by Hexum. Feed to the middle, and over the block. Kenley Borman will pick up the kill. So back comes Battle Lake once again. A 4-3 Underwood lead. Kennedy Cameron on the serve, line drive serve, handled there. First contact, Dirkman on the serve received in the middle, and the attack error by Lanoux. We're tied at 4 apiece here in set number 3 on the Park Region scoreboard. Park Region, service beyond the connection. Stick around for our post-match report. We'll have our quality player of the game presented by Quality Toyota and Lake Country Graphics. Sent over in 3 by Lauren Hexum. Christensen for Battle Lake. Comes to the outside as set nicely by Ackerman. And Borman picks up the kill. It's set to the near side pin. You can see it on the video replay if you're watching along with us. 5-4. Battle Lake has run off 5 consecutive points. Kennedy Cameron on serve. Line drive serve at the top of the net. And did not clear the net. So the service error. We're tied at 5. Second tie of this third set. Serve as Ackerman to the middle, just getting it through the block. Pounding it through the block was Kenley Borman. And the kill makes it 6-5 Battle Lake. That was off the Lauren Hexum serve. She's 8 of 8 with an ace tonight. Ackerman to the service line. She is 6 of 7, now 7 for 8. Handled there by Olsen. Bumped up front and set long and out of play. Lanoux from the near side. The attack goes long and out of play. Battle Lake has won 7 of the last 8 points. They lead 7-5 here in the third set. As in for Underwood, for the Rockets will be number 6, Mackenzie Haugen, 5'8" senior. Ackerman on the service line. Short serve. Nice job. Serve received. Diving Olsen and sent over at the right hand by Dirkman. Battle Lake plays it. Set by Christensen. Ackerman had to dig it out, and that's cleared. Feed in the middle. Goes to Dirkman. Dirkman dug out nicely. Diving stop by Ackerman. Sent over by the libero Christensen. Bump set and flipped over and cleared by Underwood. Ackerman near side. Jacobson to the far side pin, and good for the kill. Jacobson her second kill. Ackerman picks up the assist. 8-5 Battle Lake. They've won 8 of the last 9 points. Ackerman on serve and flipped over by Underwood and Dirkman. Ackerman back set near side, and that one is just long and out of play. The attack from Belle Borman just out of play. Tried to go to the near corner and out of bounds. 8-6. Underwood is back on serve. Hoekstra into the match. And likewise, Aubrey Hexum in for Haugen and Kane. Huckstra's on serve. 9 of 10 serving. Right-handed high arching serve. Serve received Christensen. Ackerman to the middle and through the block and down for the point. It is Kinley Borman. Have her for 7 kills tonight. 9-6 Battle Lake. Serve from Bell Borman. And punched over and from a bad angle, but across and down. Kill goes to Hexum for Underwood. Hannah Hexum picks up her 4th kill. Side out to the Rockets. They trail now 9-7 on the Park Region scoreboard. Underwood on serve. And that will be Hexum at the service line. Quick set as tapped over at the left hand. Having to switch hands to the left hand was call off the set from Ackerman. Set back by the left-handed attack from Lauren Hexum. 10-foot line cleared by Christensen for Battle Lake. Hoekstra, back set. Flipped over and across by Dirkman. Dug up by Ackerman. Christensen, as the setter was out of play. Blocked by the Rockets. Call was denied up front by Dirkman. Her first block. Underwood has hit a lot at the setter, Ackerman, to kind of take her out of play. So Christensen has had to take a hand in serving. Ackerman set to the near side, goes for Jacobson. Two-handed push. That is cleared. Free ball back and an overpass and hammered back by Jacobson. Overpass by Underwood, and Jacobson got a free shot and didn't miss it. 10-8 Battle Lake. After trailing 4-0 early, they've won 10 of the last 14 points, leading by 2. Have a 2-0 lead here in the match. Kinley Borman on serve, set here to the near side. Left-handed attack down the line from Aubrey Hexum. Bump set, comes to the near side. Cross court, sending it over was Call. Back to Underwood, near side Borges. On the attack and just out of the reach of Christensen, and Borges will pick up the kill. Borges, who had 4 kills in that second set, have her for 6. Side out to the Rockets. Battle Lake leads at 10-9. Set 3. Battle Lake with a 2-0 lead in the match. Dirkman is 100%, 9 for 9 from the service line, now 10 of 10. Successful serve. Ackerman to the middle, big swing Cameron. Dug out there by Dirkman. Olsen bumps it across, trying to set it across from the 10-foot line was Aubrey Hexum, and short. Point to Battle Lake. It's 11-9 Battlers in set 3 on the Park Region scoreboard. High school volleyball, the KBRF Sports YouTube page, KJ Country 96.5, and on the Fergus Now app. Jacobson on the serve. Hoekstra outside, partially blocked as Borges had it blocked. Underwood resets, cleared by Sia Olsen. Feed to the outside, Kennedy Cameron blocked by the Rockets, blocked by Dirkman. Back row attack coming, and short as Ackerman went to the back row and Kinley Borman's attack into the net. The attack error makes it 11-10 Battle Lake. Haugen will check in for Hoekstra, and they'll get Kane back into the match as well for the Rockets. Jada Kane, 5'6" sophomore. She'll head to the service line, where she has 1 ace tonight. She is 8 for 9 from the service line. Serve over. Ackerman just inside the 10-foot line for Call, far side. That one's short. The attack error into the net ties things at 11 here in set number 3. Right-handed serve, line drive serve. Getting a piece of it, Call. Burned from the back and cleared by Call. Hustling after it, Underwood. Keene goes far side. Borges partially blocked, but covered by the Battlers and eventually cleared. Flipped over by Kennedy Cameron. Set, Olsen, left-handed attack through the block. And Lauren Hexum picks up her 6th kill. The assist will go to the libero Olsen. And the lead to the Rockets, 12-11 Underwood. Here on the Park Region scoreboard. Kane. Serve over, but out of bounds. Service error. Her second service error of the match. I have her at 10 of 12 from the service line. And we are tied in set 3, 12-12. We've been tied at 4, 11, and 12 here in this third set. Short serve this time from Call for the Battlers. Set over by Haugen. 10-foot line comes to the near side. Big swing. Over the block that time was Bell Borman. Bump set near side for Underwood. Tapped across with the left hand. There had to be net contact somewhere along the way. And the net contact is against Lauren Hexum. Now that net was moving, and Hexum called for the net contact, and the point goes to Battle Lake. So the Battlers lead 13-12 here in set number 3. Call on serve again for the Battlers. She is now 7 of 9. Quick set near side. Borges, and that one just long and out of play. Byrne in the back row was going to make a play on it and decided against it. It was the wise choice, and the ball in the far corner landed out of play. 14-12. Call back on serve. Right-handed serve is across. That's dug up nicely. Dug up in the back by Dirkman. And sent across with the left hand by Lauren Hexum. And we have net contact against the Battlers. So the net violation gives Underwood the point. They're back on serve, trailing by 1 in set 3. 14-13, down 2-0 in the match. Sia Olsen on serve. Jump serve successful. Handled cleanly by Christensen. Ackerman near side. Big swing to the back row that time by Belle Borman. Underwood back to the near side. Blocked by the Battlers. Free balled over and hammered back. Free balled by Kennedy Cameron. She'll pick up the kill. It's her 7th. Side out to the Battlers. 2-point lead at 15-13. Kennedy Cameron will check out. Olivia Love, number 3, a senior, into the match for the first time, and she will serve here for Battle Lake. 2-point lead, trying to go for the sweep tonight here in this Little 8 conference matchup. Serve comes back to the near side. Back set by Lauren Hexum. Played by Love and cleared from the back that time by Ackerman. The libero cleared back by Underwood. Dug up. Ackerman inside the 10-foot line to the middle. And the big swing, nearly a lift. But Kinley Borman sends it across and will pick up the point. 16-13, Battle Lake. It is their biggest lead of this third set at 3 points. Love on serve, and that one over the tape of the net, but across. Hammered back by the Rockets, and they'll pick up the point. Olsen finding Hexum, and Hannah Hexum with her 5th kill. 16-14, Battle Lake by 2 on the Park Region scoreboard. Set number 3. Battlers won the first 2 sets, 25-22 and 27-25. Lauren Hexum on the serve, 9 of 9 with an ace. Back set, back row attack, and Kennedy Cameron just back into the match will pick up the kill. Back row attack on that one as they went back set. Battle Lake by 3 again, 17-14. Love is out, and up front comes Jacobson for the Battlers. Serve there by the setter Ackerman. Reaching back is Haugen down the line, out of bounds. Tried to work it right along the far side pin and out of play. And Battle Lake has their biggest lead of the set. 18-14 on the Park Region scoreboard. Ackerman again from the service line. Successful serve, back row attack coming. Big swing blocked by the Battlers. Played by Olsen. Kane outside, big swing, long and out of play by Hannah Hexum. 19-14, Battle Lake leads by 5, and we have a Lake Region Healthcare timeout. They have won 6 of the last 8 points, have the Battlers here in the third set. They lead by 5 and have a 2-0 lead of the match. We're back with more after this.
Lake Region Healthcare is proud to be trusted and recommended by parents and coaches, athletes, and families. Keeping healthcare close to home for local athletes and all their fans. Find us online at lrhc.org.
What's your number?
We've driven 57 miles 6 times for a great deal at Quality Toyota.
Quality Toyota.
So Battle Lake has taken control of this third set and might be sniffing a sweep. 19-14, a timeout presented by Lake Region Healthcare, Fergus Falls, and throughout the region. Lead is 5 here for the Battlers. With Ackerman, Sophie Ackerman continuing at the service line. Serve handled by Olsen. Set outside, backpedaling, but sending it across was Hexum. Near side, and that one into the net. Attack error by Belle Borman. Off a quick set from Ackerman, 19-15. So Huckstra in. She'll come in to set and serve. Aubrey Hexum in as well. As Kane is out for Underwood. Huckstra, 10 of 11 serving. Make it 11 for 12. Handled by Christensen. Ackerman near side. Jacobson off the top of the net, but over the block. It's good enough for the kill. 20-15 Battle Lake. So again, a quick side out, and you're willing, if you're the team up, you'll gladly swap points this late in the set and this late in the match. In for Underwood will be number 10, Chloe Cruz, 5'3" junior. Serve coming by Belle Borman, tipped across by Underwood. That one dug up. Borman, and pushed over by Kinley Borman. Blocked, and Borman will pick up the block. So Kinley Borman picks up the block. I have her, she's had a hand in 3 blocks tonight. 21-15 Battle Lake. In for the Rockets. Up front, Kylie Watson, 5'5", outside hitter. Belle Borman to the service line. 9 of 9, knuckleball serve. Handled there by Cruz. He had eventually cleared by the Rockets. Dug up, Kennedy Cameron. Near side call, punches it over the double block. Olsen, Hoekstra, outside, big swing, and Watson picks up the kill. Had it over the block and down. Hoekstra the assist on that. Side out to Underwood, 21-16. Borges will come in, or will she? Yes, she will. She'll actually come in for the libero. Heads to the front row. Watson to the service line for the first time tonight for the Underwood Rockets. Trailing by 5 in set 3, down 2-0 in the match. In a service error. That into the net, 22-16. Olsen, the libero, back in as out will go Watson for Underwood. Kinley Borman is 10 for 10 with an ace at the service line tonight for Battle Lake. She currently resides there. Serve across. Overpass. So an opportunity here as Christensen sets up for call. Pushes over at the right hand. Quick set. Hoekstra near side for Hexum. And Hexum sends it over near side. Bad angle call. Trying to push it over and cannot. Double hit is the call. Double contact. 22-17. But again, Battle Lake willing to trade points this late in the third set. Up 2-0. Lauren Hexum back in up front for Underwood. The service line is Dirkman. Now 11 for 11. That's handled cleanly by the libero Christensen. And sent over with the right hand as in Zoe Hoekstein for Battle Lake. Sent across by Underwood. Hoekstein dumps it across. Cleared by Olsen. Bump back and sent over by Aubrey Hexum. Christensen will set it, and Hoekstein will volley it over. Set. Underwood outside goes for Borges over the double block and down for the point. Hoekstra the assist. 7 kills for Borges now. And Underwood needs to mount a run. 22-18 Battle Lake on the Park Region scoreboard. Dirkman back at the service line. Line drive serve handled cleanly by Christensen. Ackerman to the outside. Hoekstein has it blocked, but free ball back, punched over by Battle Lake. Hoekstra near side and sent over there by Aubrey Hexum. Hoekstein on the set near the net, pushed over with 2 hands by Call. Avoided net contact. Set Underwood goes for Hexum. Aubrey Hexum dug out by Battle Lake, chasing it down Christensen, trying to clear it, and able to do so was Ackerman. Back to Underwood it goes. Outside, Borges has it blocked but out of bounds. Good job to keep that rally alive twice by Battle Lake. 8th kill for Borges, 22-19. The Rockets have cut it to 3 here in the third set and make it 2 and an ace. Dirkman's first ace, 22-20. We'll see if Battle Lake decides in a timeout, and head coach Jenny Roysum will wait for now. They have 2 timeouts here in the set to use. Set from Dirkman, handled by Christensen. Ackerman to the middle, and there's big swing and the kill for Kennedy Cameron. Her 9th kill for the senior. 23-20. Hoekstein will serve. High arching serve, handled there by Olsen. Feed to the outside, Borges. Dug out in the back row, kept alive by Christensen, and cleared by Ackerman. Back to the Rockets, Hoekstra. And it is sent over with the left hand by Aubrey Hexum. Kept alive by the Battlers and cleared by Call. Underwood again, set by Olsen. Feed to the outside, Borges through the double block and down. Ackerman, the serve, or the set, I should say, and the assist. 23-21, 9 kills now for Borges to lead Underwood. 23-21. Haugen back in, so is Kane. And it will be on serve, Jada Kane. She has one ace tonight. 23-21. Line drive serve handled by the Battlers. Ackerman, near side call, over the double block and down. Ackerman picks up the assist. Call has her fourth kill. And it is match point, 24-21 Battle Lake. Belle Borman into the match in the front row. Call at the service line. Serve is across, handled there by Olsen. Bump set outside, sent across by Haugen over the double block. Have a roll shot there, and there's the winner. Quick set in front, and Kennedy Cameron hammers it down for the kill. Her 8th kill of the match, and a sweep for Battle Lake tonight. So Battle Lake wins set 3, 25-21. They are 2-0 on the season. And after getting swept last year by the Rockets, they come in and head down west on 2-12. Win a tight first set, 25-22. Rallied back for a 27-25 set 2 win. Fell behind 4-0 early, battled back, built the lead to 9-6. Saw Underwood tie it. We were tied at 11 and 12. Finally took the lead for good at 13-12, up the lead to 6 and win 25-21 in set 3. So, a 3-set sweep. Battle Lake 2-0 on the season now. Underwood drops to 0-2. Underwood will travel to Hillcrest coming up on Thursday evening. We'll get to our post-game report as your final score 3-0. Battle Lake sweeps Underwood 25-22, 27-25, and 25-21. We'll be back.
What's your number?
I drove 60 miles to get a great deal from Quality Toyota. I drove 45 miles to get a great deal from Quality Toyota.
Quality Toyota.
Need top quality lumber and exceptional service? Look no further than Everett's Lumber, proudly serving the Lakes area since 1882. Get your fall projects rolling with Everett's Lumber in Battle Lake. You'll find them online at everettslumber.com.
Lake Region Healthcare is proud to be trusted and recommended by parents and coaches, athletes, and families. Keeping healthcare close to home for local athletes and all their fans. Find us online at lrhc.org.
Nelson Auto Center in Fergus Falls and Grand Forks is your shopping stop for America's 3 favorite truck brands, Ford, Ram, and GMC. Whether you're towing, hauling, or just enjoying the open road, we have a truck for you. Half, 3/4, and 1 ton. There's a truck for every job. Stop and visit or shop any of our stores at NelsonAutoCenter.com. Nelson Auto Center, Fergus Falls and Grand Forks.
Every team has a home field advantage. Make yours the internet from Park Region. With speeds that keep up with the pace of the game and the reliability to never miss a play, you'll always be connected. Get the internet that's always in your corner. Park Region, your home team's internet advantage.
Where to eat, the ultimate culinary adventure, from signature dishes to chef recommendations.
As your food review professionals, you can find us at KBRFradio.com, the Fergus Now app, and on YouTube.
Tune in every first Friday of the month for new episodes.
Check us out, and we'll show you where to eat.
I can't hit home runs, but I will.
We can't turn a double play, but we will.
Diving catches?
Not yet.
At Minnesota Motor Company, we understand playing sports is a journey, and that is why we are proud to support youth activities like softball. Whether you are cheering for her at home or on the road, we will be with you every mile.
Need top quality lumber and exceptional service? Look no further than Everett's Lumber, proudly serving the Lakes area since 1882. Get your fall projects rolling with Everett's Lumber in Battle Lake. You'll find them online at everettslumber.com.
And our coverage tonight brought to you by Midwest Printing, by Everett's Lumber of Battle Lake, Park Region, and Minnesota Motor Company as well. Stay tuned for our Quality Player of the Game presented by Quality Toyota and Lake Country Graphics. Lake Country Graphics, 1223 North Union Avenue in Fergus Falls, or call them at 998-4027. Battle Lake wins it tonight, 3-0, 25-22, 27-25, and 25-21. We'll try and check some scores here a little later on in our post-match report. But some of our final numbers for Battle Lake, they had the kind of the size and the highs advantage up front, did a great job, and really did a good job with Underwood. Really took the setter, Sophie Ackerman, tried to take her out of play a lot, really hit at her a lot, especially in the final couple of sets. So really credit some of their other players there. Libero Christensen really did a nice job, not just digging balls out, but had to handle a lot of the setting as well. But really a kudos to Kelsey Christensen in that regard, but got some help as well as they were led up front tonight. Belle Borman had her for 11 kills tonight. We're also led by Kinley Borman. She had 8 kills, had a hand in 3 blocks tonight as well for the Battle Lake Battlers. Kennedy Cameron, 9 kills, a couple of blocks as well. And from the service line, she had her for 4 ace serves. And counting it up here from the service line, just totaling things up, she had 3 service errors, but just totaling up her numbers at the service line tonight. 16 of 18, actually 16 of 19 from the service line. Ackerman did a great job setting, and from the service line was 12 of 13 for Battle Lake tonight. Had 4 kills from Cadence Call, 9 of 11 from the service line tonight. As also serving, Kinley Borman was 11 of 11 with an ace. Belle Borman 9 of 9 from the service line as well tonight for Battle Lake. For Underwood, they were led by Aubrey Borges. She had 9 kills and really came to life in the second and third set on the outside for the Underwood Rockets tonight. Lauren Hexum, 6 kills, 9 of 9 with an ace from the service line as well tonight. Hannah Hexum, 5 kills. She was 8 of 8 serving. Nice job by Maggie Hoekstra, 5'5" junior, sharing time as one of the setters tonight for the Underwood Rockets, as she went 11 of 12 from the service line. Also, 1 block, 1 kill for Emma Dirkman, and serving, she was at 100%, 14 of 14 with an ace tonight. Sia Olson, as the libero, did a nice job, and she also was called upon to set a little bit when they hit at the setters at Battle Lake. She had an ace and 8 of 9 serving as well. And the other setter, Jada Kane, from the service line went totaling it up 12 of 14 with an ace tonight as well for the Underwood Rockets. As Battle Lake won 25-22 in the first set, took the lead for good at 9-8, built the lead to 14-9, as Underwood went on a couple of runs late, got it to 21-20 and 23-22 before the Battlers were victorious, 25-22. 10 ties in the second set before Battle Lake won 27-25 and 25-21 in the third set, as they took the lead for good, trailed 4-0 early, and went on a run where they scored 8 of 9 points to lead 8-5. And we were tied at 12. That was our last tie, as Battle Lake built the lead to as many as 6 at 22-16 and 25-21. Your final to complete the 3-set sweep tonight. More of our postgame after this.
Nelson Auto Center in Fergus Falls and Grand Forks is your shopping stop for America's 3 favorite truck brands, Ford, Ram, and GMC. Whether you're towing, hauling, or just enjoying the open road, we have a truck for you. Half, 3/4, and 1 ton, there's a truck for every job. Stop and visit or shop any of our stores at NelsonAutoCenter.com. Nelson Auto Center, Fergus Falls and Grand Forks.
Need top quality lumber and exceptional service? Look no further than Everett's Lumber, proudly serving the Lakes area since 1882. Get your fall projects rolling with Everett's Lumber in Battle Lake. You'll find them online at everettsLumber.com.
Lake Region Healthcare is proud to be trusted and recommended by parents and coaches, athletes, and families. Keeping healthcare close to home for local athletes and all their fans. Find us online at lrhc.org.
I can't hit home runs, but I will.
We can't turn a double play, but we will.
Diving catches?
Not yet.
At Minnesota Motor Company, we understand playing sports is a journey, and that is why we are proud to support youth activities like softball. Whether you are cheering for her at home or on the road, We will be with you every mile.
Midwest Printing in Fergus Falls is proud to support our local high school sports teams. From big business projects or even just a few flyers, they've got you covered with quality printing and personal service. Call Midwest Printing in Fergus Falls.
What's your number?
I drove 113 miles.
And I drove 124 miles to get a great deal from Quality Toyota.
Quality Toyota.
Check out the scoreboard tonight around the region. Fergus Falls Otters in action tonight as they are taking on Perham. It is a 1-1 tie. The Otters won set 1, 25-19. Yellow Jackets came back to win 25-23 in set 2, and they lead 25-17 in set number 3. That going on at the Hive in Perham tonight. Other matches to tell you about. West Central area swept by Morris area Chicago, Alberta tonight. 3-0, 25-12, 25-23, and 25-20. Also, Breckenridge and Henning. The Cowgirls won set 1, 25-17. 20-17 Henning in set 2. Pelican Rapids and Rothsay 1-1 in set 3. 28-26 Pelican in the first set. 25-22 Rothsay in set 2. And the Tigers lead 13-7 in set number 3. Just some scores from around the region tonight. Here, Battle Lake sweeps Underwood 3-0 as we will finish things up with our Quality Player of the Game presented by Quality Toyota and Lake Country Graphics after you hear this.
Nelson Auto Center in Fergus Falls and Grand Forks is your shopping stop for America's 3 favorite truck brands, Ford, Ram, and GMC. Whether you're towing, hauling, or just enjoying the open road, we have a truck for you. Half, 3/4, and 1 ton, there's a truck for every job. Stop and visit or shop any of our stores at NelsonAutoCenter.com. Nelson Auto Center, Fergus Falls and Grand Forks.
Need top quality lumber and exceptional service? Look no further than Everett's Lumber, proudly serving the Lakes area since 1882. Get your fall projects rolling with Everett's Lumber in Battle Lake. You'll find them online at everettslumber.com.
Lake Region Healthcare is proud to be trusted and recommended by parents and coaches, athletes, and families. Keeping healthcare close to home for local athletes and all their fans. Find us online at lrhc.org.
I can't hit home runs, but I will.
We can't turn a double play, but we will.
Diving catches?
Not yet.
At Minnesota Motor Company, we understand playing sports is a journey, and that is why we are proud to support youth activities like softball. Whether you are cheering for her at home or on the road, we will be with you every mile.
Midwest Printing in Fergus Falls is proud to support our local high school sports teams. From big business projects or even just a few flyers, they've got you covered with quality printing and personal service. Call Midwest Printing in Fergus Falls.
What's your number?
I drove 113 miles.
And I drove 124 miles to get a great deal from Quality Toyota.
Quality Toyota.
That's what the wraps here in our coverage tonight here on KJ Country 96.5, the KBRF Sports YouTube page, and also on the Fergus Now app. Battle Lake sweeps Underwood tonight, 25-22. 27-25 and 25-21. Our Quality Player of the Game presented by Quality Toyota of Fergus Falls and Lake Country Graphics, the your apparel source for personalized printed or embroidered clothing and accessories. Go to yourapparelsource.com/Lake Country Graphics, yourapparelsource.com/Lake Country Graphics, or give them a call, 1223 North Union Avenue in Fergus Falls, 998-4027. Well, a lot of worthy candidates on both sides tonight, but for the Battle Lake Battlers, we will go tonight with Kennedy Cameron, as Cameron was solid, and was called upon in the back row, did a good job back there. 16 of 19 serving. She had 9 kills, including the match-ending kill. Also had a hand in a couple of blocks as well. He certainly had a lot of worthy candidates. Bill Borman, Sophie Ackerman doing a great job on the setting end of things tonight for the Battlers, but really Cameron really did, I think, a quality job basically in both ends of the floor and all around tonight here for Battle Lake, and she is our Quality Player of the Game, presented by Quality Toyota and Lake Country Graphics. That'll do it tonight. Big thanks to our sponsors making our coverage possible, and we will have coverage coming up on Thursday with more Section 6A volleyball, as that'll be coming up on Thursday. The Underwood Rockets will take on the Hillcrest Comets in Fergus Falls. Our coverage will begin around 7 p.m. on KJ Country 96.5, the Fergus Now app, and also here on the KBRF Radio Sports YouTube page. For Dave Bishop and our sponsors, I'm Brad Anderson. Final score one more time on the Park Region scoreboard. Battle Lake sweeps Underwood 25-22, 27-25, and 25-21. So long.
Thank you for joining us for a special KBRF streaming sports presentation brought to you by. Today's game is proudly brought to you by Minnesota Motor Company and your Minnesota Motor Company halftime show. Lake Region Healthcare and your Lake Region Healthcare timeouts. Park Region and your Park Region scoreboard. Nelson Auto Center, your Nelson starting lineups. Quality Toyota and your Quality Toyota player of the game. And also brought to you by Midwest Printing, Running Stitches, and Everett's Lumber Company. Thank you for joining us for a special KBRF Radio Sports streaming presentation. You can find this game and more by going to KBRFradio.com and clicking on Sports Streaming.